Ciao, I'm Emily and I'm a student at the University of Warwick, and for my year abroad I'm studying here in Verona at the university. And in these videos I'm making, I'll be talking to you about my experiences and how I think that living life as an Italian student is different to living life as an English student. I've met so many people so far from all over the world because of the Erasmus scheme. People from America, Brazil, China, Ireland and of course England, and everyone says how different it is here to how it is at home. In the video today I'll be talking to you about my experiences, my preconceptions of the year abroad, university life and of course my cultural findings.
Verona is a beautiful little city which is probably best known as the setting of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. But it is not just Juliet's balcony that attracts tourists. The arena of Verona is well known for its operas and for the Festival of Opera held here during the summer. The university has a lovely campus with old courtyards and a lot of greenery surrounding the area, so I'm very lucky to be able to study here.
My university week has been absolutely insane. I've had all sorts of different classes and lectures that I've been trying out, and I've been at university for almost 9 hours every day, which is quite a lot. The Erasmus way is that we can study whatever we want in whatever faculty we want, as long as it complies with university at home. So Warwick require me to do 14 or 15 hours a week and to keep in touch with my home degree. So that's what I'm doing, but I also am able to study a history of art module as well, which is quite nice. As I said before, Italian universities are really disorganised. The timetables make absolutely no sense. They clash and it's absolutely ridiculous. For example, there's an LM written alongside a couple of modules and no one knew what that meant until my friend and I went along to a philosophy lecture which turned out to be a philosophy exam for master's students. We didn't realise until 10 minutes in when the scribbling notes that everyone was making appeared to be an exam paper. So of course we had a giggling fit and we had to sneak out the back. Although because Italy's so laid back about some things, people seem to leave and come and go in lectures whenever they want, so that was okay. Another being lectures are always cancelled. I've had 2 8:30s so far that have been cancelled, so I've dragged myself out of bed and as soon as I've got into the lecture hall I've been told that they've been cancelled, which is quite annoying. So after nearly 40 hours of being at the university, I finally finalised a timetable, which I'm quite excited about, apart from the fact that I've voluntarily chosen 2 8:30 starts. I don't know what's wrong with me. And it's quite different as well here, the methods of teaching, because in England you've got the seminars where you interact a lot with your professors, whereas here it's only lectures, and those lectures aren't even obligatory. So I could not turn up to any of them and still take the exam, because the exam's what you sign up for. So it's quite crazy on that front, so there's a lot of differences between university life there. A massive part of the year abroad is learning about the culture and the place that you live in. And I've definitely learned some cultural rules after over 2 weeks of being here. Firstly, the Italians cannot queue. And I really mean they cannot queue. They push in and they shove. And in supermarkets of all places, people are rushing, and a woman pushed right in front of me and didn't even acknowledge that I was there. So that's one thing. The second thing is that it's never ever safe to cross the road at all. You'll be waiting at the traffic lights for 5 minutes, and when the lights finally turn green, there are cars still coming across the road. So that's quite interesting. Although I did see today like a button to press on the traffic lights, which I've never seen before here, although it's still the same issue that when the light was green, I had to jump out of the way of a moving car, so that's quite scary. And the third, but definitely positive cultural aspect of Italy is the aperitivo, which is a sort of pre-drinks, but you get snacks and biscuits and sandwiches as well. You basically pay for just one drink and the bar will provide you all of this, so it's really lovely. And a favourite drink of mine is the Spritz Aperol, which is white wine, soda and a bitter alcohol called Aperol. And it's really interesting the difference between pre-drinks in Italy and here. In England it's definitely drink as much as fast as you can to get as drunk as you can, whereas here it's more lavish and you spend more time over it, and it's because you really like the drink rather than anything else. So I should have a couple of those coming up, so I'll let you know how they go, and I'm hoping that my next video will be on the social life that I've had here so far and the differences between my Erasmus social life and my Italian social life. So with that, I'll say ci vediamo. Hope to see you soon. Bye.